Alright. It is June 17th, Tuesday, June 17th at 7:45 a.m. Got shitty sleep. As always, woke up at 4:30. Yeah, so Tuesday is mile walk. It's gonna be no weights. I'm not adding weight today because I'm having a little bit more of an issue. And abdominals. I went back on hard keto yesterday because, again, I gotta keep flip-flopping my diet like crazy because of my ulcerative colitis, because some things work, some things don't, and some things work for so long, and then I change it a little bit, and then it works for a little while, change it a little bit, works for a while. It almost seems like when I change it, my body adapts to it, and then when I change it again, it fixes a little while, then adapts to it, and I change it again, fixes a little while, adapts to it. It's like I said before, it's almost impossible to lock down ulcerative colitis. I don't know. I have no idea what it's caused by. I have no idea anything about it. I mean, I've tried, you think it's a bacteria thing, you think it's you take too many antibiotics when you're in the previous, and you think it's a intestinal wall thing, like a mucosal layer thing, you think it's a not being able to digest fats, you think it's a fluid thing, your fluid flows more freely through the crypts in your large intestines, which also means it would be a mucosal thing because I don't know. And there's a couple other things I can't think of off the top of my head that I think it possibly could be, but I try treating them all. And again, like I said, I use diet also as a form of treatment. So like I said, it's like you do something for so long and it works, and then your body adapts to it, and then it just stops working. Then you alter your diet a little bit and it works. Your body adapts to it and changes, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Not to mention pissing more blood too, just this morning. I got a kidney stone issue. My family, my mom's side, they all have kidney stone issues. I got a lot of things from her side. I don't know exactly for sure, but I just know some of the things other people on my mother's side are dealing with. Like the appendix thing, that's her side too. But the kidney stone thing, when I first got all this stuff in 08, 09, I had 3 to 5 stones. I think was in my right kidney, and they basically just have been there. I had a scan just recently when I had my in the beginning of 2023 when I had my small bowel obstruction removed, and the stones are still there. But apparently, I still produce stones because I damn near piss one out once a month. And according to my urologist, it basically they just go through and ding and bang and scratch ever-loving shit out of all my pipes on the way out, which is causing the blood. So usually when it's bleeding like that, usually one's trying to obviously ding and dang its way out. So it's very demoralizing when you have when you pee blood like that. It's fucked up. It's just you look at that and you think, oh fuck me, I gotta go to the ER. Well, fuck the ER. I only go to the ER when I'm twitching half dead on the ground, but which is the case usually. But damn. Another issue you gotta lock down, and then my back, and then I got my blood issue, which the being on blood thinners doesn't help. with the bowel bleeding and kidney stone bleeding, and I get bloody noses all the time. Gums bleed a lot every once in a while. They just get raw and start bleeding. And you know, because I got these things in there, so I got these posts that go through my gums and into the jawbones, and I imagine the titanium stuff that goes into my gums irritates it. You know, great way to fix that when your gums are irritated, whether you got real teeth or not. I'm sure most people know this already, but salt water. Just dump a bunch of table salt and put about this much water in a glass, put it in your microwave for about 30 seconds, then dump I'd dump an absolute fuck ton of it in there, salt into it, stir it up, get it mixed up, stir, and then put some in your mouth. Don't drink it, because it'd be like taking a gulp of ocean water, which obviously isn't good for you, and you can fuck all your shit up even more. But swish for 30 seconds and spit, and then I always do it again, and then I'll wherever it's bleeding or irritated, I'll just kind of rest the salt water on it for 10-15 seconds, swish for another 30 seconds, rest it in the irritated area, spit it out. Don't drink or eat or smoke or whatever the hell you do. Don't do anything with your mouth for at least 15 minutes minimum. I usually try to go 20 to 30 minutes, and then you can go about your day. But it literally, just one treatment of that, like, you know, dries up all the funkiness, and it literally heals canker sores, anything in your mouth, any issue. Because I bite the shit out of my gums with these fucking things all the time. But not my gums, bite the shit out of my lips and the inside of my cheeks. That salt water just, I mean, literally, it's fucking healed with, like, I won't feel a thing with my tongue for a while, and then all of a sudden I'll feel it with my tongue a couple hours after I do it, and it's like almost fucking gone, if not fully gone. So that's just a little tip, but I'm sure if not most or all people know about that tip. But it's don't just put a little bit of salt in there, right? You really gotta fucking douse that shit. You don't fucking swallow it either. You don't be an idiot, but really put a good amount of salt in there, because you really got to disinfect and clean out the fucking area. Swish for a good solid 30 seconds. Let it soak on the sore areas. Gone. Anyways, before I got to piss again, let's do the walk. So a mile walk, and then I'll go take another piss. Knock on wood. Hopefully the blood has stopped. But anyways, try to dilute it with more water, drinking more water. I don't know. And then abdominals. So let's do the walk. I'm just tired as shit today. I fucking can't stand when I wake up before 5. I can't stand when I wake up before 6, but I always seem to fucking wake up in the 5 range somewhere. And this morning it was 4:30, but I can't lay in bed, because when I stay awake for any more than like 10 minutes, then my pain and my ankylosing spondylitis, or the pain and irritation and bowel issues, they start revving up after about 10 minutes of laying there. So then if I don't fall asleep again, I gotta get up. So it's like catch-22, you know. It's like you're damned if you do, if you're damned if you don't, when it comes to that fucking shit. Alright, let's get this fucking walk out of the way. Let's get the exercise out of the way, because I got tomorrow off workout wise, so, which is good, because yeah. Alright, let's oh man, you're fucking heavy. Okay. Oh. And didn't clean those bastards up. I got busy doing other things yesterday, which, you know, when you have issues with your intestinal or urinary, like your waste systems, you get this like uneasy, like sore-ish, uneasy feeling in your abdomen here, and it just makes you feel horrible. not so much like pain so much. It's like a I don't know. I can't describe it to anything like you would get if you were healthy, like uh like food poisoning or the flu or chronic shits or something, because it's a whole new ball game. Like it goes a level or two beyond anything you can get when you're healthy. It's weird. It's just this uneasy, like tender almost feeling, like ugh. Ugh. Oh, keep rotating the diet. Shot. Oh man, this fucker's heavy today. Okay. Oh. Alright. You gotta keep moving. Get the eye bugs out of your eyes and wash the fluid from underneath your eyes. Oh, I just don't feel like working out at all today, but if you feel good enough, how do you feel before, during, and after? If you can, do it. Because in the long run, throughout the rest of the day, you do feel all around better than if you didn't work out. I've figured that out I don't know how many times. Like, if I were just go sit down and lay down and possibly take a nap again, the rest of the day just doesn't feel as like my systems run better. You know, all my systems in my body, not just like my muscles and shit. I'm not doing any of this shit for my muscles. I'm doing all this shit for this and that. You know, I'm trying to keep all my systems moving, my fluid cycling, keeping all that shit moving as much as possible to keep this shit contained, and it does. It keeps it way more than you assume it would. And you think, oh god, you know, and the more you move, you know, and they say ankylosing spondylitis, you gotta move more and you feel better, which is true. But like, I don't know, it just, you gotta do it to figure it out. I can't really like explain the feeling of it. You just have to do it. So I'm gonna do the 10-pound weights for the abs today too. So again, I don't know how many sets I'm gonna do right now off the top of my head, or how many reps or any of that shit. But all right, just take a sip to wet the throat and mouth. Nice. Not a cloud in the sky. Let's stay that way, please. Alright. Alright, check the fluid on the old wristband here. Polar's connected, and indoor walk. Okay. Oh, frickin' frack, come in. Okay. You're sweating like a shit. It's like the only thing below my knees that sweats is the bottom of my feet, which is fucking weird. Alright. Okay, let's move some fluid. And he's running too, because I don't have to grip anything, so. Oh, this is gonna feel like I'm walking 20 miles, as tired as I feel. Here we go. Holy moly. Oh, crap. 8:01 in the morning. Oh, my INR yesterday was 2.3, so that's like right where I like to be. It's still too thin for all the bleeding shit that I have going on, but I don't like really being much higher than that because then I bleed a lot more. Oh man. Hey, 0.1. Beats, 87 beats. Holy moly. Point two. Good sign. .3. .92, 93 beats. .4. Half mile.
3/4 of a mile. Falling behind? How unlike you. Hey, back to normal. Almost. I got the old heart rate going, 108. Point 8. Almost. Point 9. Three minutes left, 2-minute cool down. close. Seconds. Well, 1 mile on that, and 1 mile. 46 seconds left, round up to 23. Oh. 1.5. Oh. Holy mother. Oh. Point 9. Almost. That's what I had to do. Chronic fatigue syndrome to the max, huh? Done. Oh. One down. Ground squirrel. Shithead. Oh. Okay, let me show you my walk. Oh, fucking A. I'm smoked. I was saying, stick a fork in me, I'm fucking done, man. There's my walk, 137 active calories. That's it right there. 137 active calories for my mile walk on Tuesday. All right.
My brain ain't working. Take a piss and then I'll be right back with abdominals.